He always hated school. Not because he didn't care, but because it never cared about him. While the other kids memorized equations and aced vocab tests, he was staring out the window, thinking about how pointless it all felt. What's the point of learning the quadratic formula if I can't even afford lunch? By 16, he was skipping class regularly. By 17, he was gone, dropped out. Everyone around him shook their heads. Another statistic. Another waste of potential? He got a job at a fast food joint. 6 hours on the grill, 2 bus rides each way. His shoes had holes in them. His manager screamed at him like he was disposable. He spent his nights watching YouTube videos on how to make money online. Drop shipping, trading, crypto, affiliate marketing. Nothing stuck. But late one night, in the corner of a Reddit thread buried under 38 comments, he found someone talking about a weird new tool. It could write stories, whole books. Sounds like BS, he thought, but he tried it. He opened ChatGPT for the first time. The interface was plain. Just a blinking cursor on a white screen, but it felt different. Write me a short story about a dragon who opens a bakery, he typed, just to test it. Within seconds, paragraphs appeared. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. Better than anything he could have written himself. He leaned in. Wait a second. That night, he didn't sleep. He asked the AI to write children's stories, horror intros, business book chapters, even a romance scene. It kept going. His brain was on fire with possibilities. Could I sell this? He found a video about Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. It was free, no inventory, no gatekeepers. All you had to do was write a book and upload it. For someone who hated school, the irony was hilarious. He'd flunked English, but now he could publish books. Still, his first attempt flopped. A rushed 25-page sci-fi story written entirely by AI. No editing, no formatting. He hit publish, and nothing happened. No sales, no reviews, just silence. He was embarrassed. He had already told his best friend, "Bro, I'm about to be an author." Now he looked dumb. Another overnight genius, with no results. He closed the laptop for 2 weeks, thought about quitting, but then something clicked. The problem wasn't the idea. It was how he was doing it. He needed structure, strategy, branding. If AI was the engine, he needed to be the driver. He went back to YouTube. This time, he searched how to publish children's books with KDP, how to format ebooks for Kindle, best-selling niches on Amazon. He learned about page count, keywords, categories, book covers. He started experimenting with prompts. Write me a 20-page story that teaches kids about confidence. Give me a rhyming bedtime story about a turtle who builds a robot. Every day he created. Every day he tested. He was still broke, still working the grill. But now, he had a spark and a plan. The breakthrough didn't come from some grand plan. It came from a random comment on a self-publishing forum. Children's books with cute animals and simple life lessons always do well. Focus on those. So he opened up ChatGPT again and typed, "Write a short children's story about a shy squirrel who learns to believe in himself." It gave him a full story, structured, simple, and sweet. This time, he didn't rush. He ran the story through Grammarly to clean it up. He used another AI tool to generate illustrations. He used Canva to design a simple cover with bright colors and bold text. Then he uploaded the book to Amazon KDP under a pen name, Eli Bright. He didn't expect much, but the next day, it sold. One copy, then another. By the end of the week, he had made $9.72 in royalties. Most people would laugh, but for him, it was proof. It worked. He wasn't just some dropout making minimum wage. He was an author now. And if one book could make $10, what could 100 books do? He started testing genres. Coloring books, puzzle books, journals for kids. Then he discovered a trend: low-content books. Books with almost no words, like gratitude journals, planners, logbooks. Using ChatGPT and a free tool for page templates, he began churning them out fast. But he didn't want to spam. He wanted a system, so he built a checklist for every new book. Pick a niche, research top sellers, generate content with AI, polish with edits, create a cover with Canva or Midjourney, Upload to KDP with keywords. He published 5 books in his second week, then 8 more the week after. Every single sale made him hungrier. In 30 days, he hit his first $100. In 60 days, he crossed $1,000. Now, it wasn't just a side hustle. It was a mission. He stopped telling his friends what he was doing. They wouldn't understand. He was working 8 hours at his job, then 6 more at night, building his AI publishing machine. People said he was obsessed. He smiled, because obsession was finally paying off. By now, most people would have slowed down, but he didn't. He doubled down. He created a publishing routine like a machine. Wake up at 6 a.m., 2 hours of research before work. Record best-selling keywords in a spreadsheet. Write prompts before his shift. Come home, eat, shower, then publish 3 books before bed. He wasn't just making books, he was building a system. Monday, keyword research. Tuesday, prompt writing. Wednesday, design covers. Thursday, upload plus optimize listings. Friday to Sunday, repeat, scale, improve. And the results started stacking. One of his children's books hit Amazon's top 100 in its niche. A gratitude journal he made in 3 hours earned $300 in a week. Then it happened. He had his first $1,000 week, and all it took was a laptop, free tools, and relentless consistency. He still had no team, no fancy setup, no marketing budget, just prompts, patience, and late nights. His room looked like a war zone. Notebooks everywhere, sticky notes on the wall, his laptop overheating from back-to-back renders. He stopped watching Netflix, stopped going out, not because he was antisocial, but because he knew. This was his shot. I wasn't just a toy. It was leverage. The world was sleeping on it. While influencers made content about AI, he was using it to build something real. He created brand names, pen names, and niches, one for kids' books, one for adult journals, one for horror anthologies. He ran everything under aliases so nobody could copy him. Some weeks he published 15 books. His total catalog hit 50, then 100, then 250 plus. Every month he tweaked better prompts for storytelling, upgraded AI art styles using Midjourney, and Leonardo.ai A/B tested titles for click-through, switched from free Canva to pro. He became obsessed with KDP's royalty reports. $42.76 today. $127.89 today. Each number reminded him, you did this. You built this. At month 4, he crossed $5,000 in total royalties. Month 6, over $12,000. His friends still thought he was just working fast food, but he was out-earning all of them. Quietly. He reinvested everything, new AI tools, better design packs, keyword software. He wasn't trying to go viral. He was building a foundation. By month 8, his KDP account passed $30,000 total earnings. He took a screenshot, printed it out, taped it to the back of his bedroom door with the words, $1 million is next. That's when things took a turn. Not forward, but backward. Month 9, his royalties were climbing. His system was running like clockwork. Everything felt unstoppable. Until one morning, he opened his email. Your Amazon KDP account has been terminated due to suspected copyright violations. His stomach dropped. He refreshed the page. Books, gone. Dashboard, wiped. Royalties, frozen. Over 200 books, deleted in an instant. No warning, no appeal. Months of work vanished. His only source of income? Gone. He just sat there staring at the screen. For hours. Then came the spiral. Was this a scam all along? Did I rely too much on AI? What now? He didn't post online, didn't tell anyone, just disappeared. For 2 weeks, he barely opened his laptop. The comeback story he was writing was now a collapse. But something wouldn't let him give up. Because even though Amazon shut down his account, they didn't shut down his mind. He still had the knowledge, the systems, the skills. And now, something more powerful than all of that. Anger. Not the kind that makes you quit. The kind that makes you dangerous. The kind that says, okay, you took your shot. Now it's my turn. So he started again. New pen name, new Amazon account. But this time, everything was original. He reworked every AI-generated story with personal edits. He generated art, then traced it and added his own textures. He studied Amazon's policies inside out, no shortcuts, no copy-paste, just pure creativity powered by AI and filtered through him. The phoenix was rising. This time, he wasn't building to survive. He was building with purpose. His second publishing life started under a new name, Nova Ren Publishing. A brand, a business. Not just a hustle. He registered a domain, set up a business email, bought commercial use fonts and graphics. He rewrote his top-selling books from memory, improved the story arcs, and added real-life lessons. He began hiring voice actors on Fiverr to narrate his top children's books and uploaded them to YouTube as animated read-alouds. He wasn't just selling books anymore. He was building an ecosystem. The journals now came with downloadable PDFs. His coloring books had custom prompts and challenges inside. He launched bundles, series, seasonal editions. Everything felt sharper, smarter, more real, and it paid off. His first month back, he made $212. The next month, $914. By month 3, he was over $3,000. The difference? His audience trusted what he was putting out. He used ChatGPT differently now, as a co-writer, not a crutch. Prompts like, give me 5 story outlines that teach emotional intelligence to kids aged 6 to 8. Create journaling prompts that help teens process anxiety in a creative way. His content stopped feeling generic. It had soul. And so did his marketing. He launched a Substack newsletter, started a TikTok account posting faceless AI-generated videos with voiceovers from 11 Labs. Each story had a CTA that linked back to his books. Every piece fed the next. He wasn't just making money anymore. He was making an impact. I got messages from single moms who said their kids loved his bedtime books, teens who said his journals helped them open up, people who said, I thought AI couldn't make anything real until I found your stuff. And he realized he wasn't just writing stories. He was the story, from Dropout to Author, from Flag to Fearless, from Lost to Leading. Year 2. By now, the numbers looked unreal. 300 plus books across multiple pen names, thousands of daily impressions, royalties flowing in from Amazon, Etsy, Gumroad, and even Shopify. He no longer tracked every sale, because now the sales tracked him. He'd wake up, check his dashboard, and see $2,187.65. Overnight, a notification came through one morning from Amazon. You've reached a new milestone. $1 million in lifetime earnings. He read it twice, then again. Then he sat back and just laughed. Not because it was funny, but because no one saw this coming. Not his teachers, not his friends, not even his parents. He took a screenshot, framed it, and hung it on the wall, right next to his first book cover. The Shy Squirrel Learns to Believe. He didn't go viral. He didn't get lucky. He outworked the system using tools anyone could access, but few would master. And he stayed quiet. While others chased clout, he chased control. Now, he invests, advises, teaches a small group of creators how to do what he did, not to get rich overnight, but to build real freedom. He still lives simply, still walks past the same fast food joint that paid him minimum wage. Only now he doesn't need to clock in. He owns his time because he built it, word by word, with AI, with failure, with focus. And now he's just getting started. Maybe you've been counted out. Maybe you've failed. Maybe you've been stuck at a job you hate, dreaming of something bigger but not knowing where to start. This story, it's not about luck. It's not about some genius hack. It's about a kid who had nothing, no degree, no support, no money, but used what he did have: curiosity, obsession, and a tool most people still don't take seriously. AI didn't make him rich. He made himself rich by knowing how to use it. That's the lesson. The tools are out there. The blueprints exist. But most people will scroll past, waiting for permission. You don't need permission. You need a comeback. And the best part? Your comeback hasn't even started yet. Hit subscribe if you believe in second chances. Because here on the Comeback Files, we don't follow the rules. We rewrite them.